time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. We're going to do a request. The request comes in from my reaction to Fairport Convention with Sandy Denny doing the song Who Knows Where the Time Goes. The requester goes by the YouTube name of Speed Triple Rider. Now, Speed writes this: fabulous choice from great recommendations. Your appreciation was spot on, especially for someone not too familiar with Sandy and her work. Back in the late 60s and early 70s, there were many great British folk icons, and Sandy was up there with the best. To many people here in England, she was the top folk female singer-songwriter of that time, and considering who else was around, that is some accolade. After leaving Fairport Convention, Sandy formed her own band called Fotheringay. And that is where you will find my favorite song of Sandy's. Actually, it is a traditional folk song, one in which her voice is pure magic. It's called Banks of the Nile. You asked for recommendations, and this is mine. Okay, thanks, Speed. That's excellent. I mean, great introduction. I don't think I have to do an introduction to this song. The comment was the introduction, and it was perfect. So we're just going to get right into it. We're going to listen to Fotheringay doing the song Banks of the Nile. This should be awesome. I've never heard this before. In fact, I've never heard the album before. That's a great cover, though. I gotta find this album somewhere. Here we go with Fotheringay with Sandy Denny doing Banks of the Nile.
Oh, hark the drums to beat, my love. No longer can we stay. The bugle horns are sounding clear, and we must march away. We're ordered down to Portsmouth, and it's many's the weary mile to join the British Army on the banks of the Nile.
Okay, stop it here for a moment. Love the guitar in the beginning, and then the second guitar comes in. That's just so peaceful sounding. I just like the repetitive chords. It sounds so great. And then there's a little bit of drumming in there, just kind of a hint of the drum. It's nothing that's like hitting you in the face. It's just kind of there to give some background sound. And then Sandy comes in and begins singing, and her voice, yeah, very sweet, very pure on this song, and it's got a little bit of a Celtic sound to her voice as well. And being a traditional folk song, it should have that kind of feel to it. And she's just doing a perfect job in presenting this song. And it sounds like it must be something about the British Army on the Nile River in Egypt. So I'm not sure. I know that was a big part of the British Empire at one time. So I'm not sure where this song is going, but I'm trying to listen to the lyrics, and she's singing it well enough that you can actually hear what the lyrics are, which I really like. That's the way a folk song should be. So let's keep on going.
Banks of the Nile.
Okay, it sounds like as she's singing the song, it's a lady pleading to her fiance not to join the army and leave her. And if he doesn't leave her, then she will be his wife. So it sounds like there's a story building here of two people, and one feels compelled to get into the military. That's kind of where I'm taking this. The other thing I want to just say real quick is that bass guitar in there. It came in right before I stopped it last time, and it's really kind of helping drive the song. It's not like, one of these boom, boom, boom bass all over the place. It's just really slow and melodic, kind of helping the cymbals and the little bit of drumming that's in there be brought out as a rhythm section, while those guitars are continually doing the same repetitive notes. Just really kind of nice, very pleasing song, and her voice is just perfect.
And I will be your wife. Oh, my Nancy, dearest Nancy, sure that will never do. The government has ordered, and we are bound to go. The government has ordered, and the Queen, she gives command, and I am bound on oath, my love, to serve in a foreign land. Oh, but I'll cut off my yellow hair, and I'll go along with you. I'll dress myself in uniform, and I'll see Egypt too. I'll march beneath your banner, while fortune it do smile, and we'll comfort one another on the banks of the Nile. At your waist it is too slender, and your fingers they are too small. The sultry suns of Egypt, your rosy cheeks would spoil, where the cannons they do rattle, and the bullets they do fly, and the by the banks of the Nile.
I love that ending. I love that fade out, that with that bass and that drum just kind of, hitting the same tom toms and snare and a little bit of cymbal, and then the guitar repeating itself. It the song is an anti-war song. It appears to be a folk song, an anti-war song. It sounded like the person, the male person, had to leave his girlfriend because he was conscripted into the military. Then had to go to Egypt on the banks of the Nile to fight some war, and at the end, they're saying how war is not healthy for children and other living things. That was a saying from like 1969, but that it took away the young men, the good looking young men from society. It killed them off. It killed off the men, and the women lost their men to war, and it was just not a it was a terrible thing. And so I think the music kind of hinted that, especially when they were talking in the last verse, and I can't remember exactly how they said it, but it was similar to that, where the war was killing off the young men and taking away the young lovers as well. And then it kind of faded out, and that fade out was like a repetitive until it faded, and it kind of gave a hint to, you know these wars. They're endless. They're always someplace there's a war, and we can't just have peace. And so that ending kind of was like a repeat of the instrumentation, sort of saying, okay, we could do this song over again, and we could do this song over again, and it's going to continually happen. That's the way I take this particular song, this folk song, and it's an interesting song. I've tried, like I said, I tried to listen to all the lyrics. It's kind of tough because I'm listening to lyrics, I'm watching the video, and I'm trying to listen to the music. But it was very well done, and I like the simplicity of the music, because what was really important here were the lyrics. It was Sandy Denny telling a story, a folk story, and the music was there just to heighten the mood. And every once in a while, the drum got a little louder, did a couple of good fills, and it was during a part of the song where you needed to have attention to the lyrics. So it sort of, woke you up. It kind of like, hey, you got to keep on listening, because it's a fairly long song. It's over 8 minutes long. But I thought it was well done. I love the instrumentation, the two guitars playing the repetitive notes, that bass guitar kind of doing its own thing. It wasn't really going along with the drum. It seemed to be doing kind of its own thing, but it wasn't like fast. It was just very slow, very soft sounding. And then the same with the drumming. You had a lot of cymbal, you had some snare, and then every once in a while it would explode and then come back and be very simplistic. Cool song. I mean, it's really a cool song. I really like, the mood of it. I liked how it moved along. It was traditional folk song. There wasn't really a instrumental break in the song. It was mostly Sandy singing the lyrics, which were a story, and she sang throughout the whole song. Very nice, very nice. Sandy's voice was pure on this, like magical. I really liked her kind of Celtic type accent on this song. It just gave it that real folk flavor. Good recommendation. Really liked it. Like I said, I love the cover of the Fotheringay album, where it's that artwork of the band. And I've always been wanting to hear it. So now hearing this song, I might have to go back and listen to a little bit more of it. This is really, really good. So if I thought it was really good, I hope you thought it was really good. If you did, hit that like button. That'd be really, really appreciated. If you have any comments about Fotheringay or Sandy Denny and the song Banks of the Nile, please put it in the comments below. That'd be really appreciated as well. I'm going to take a link to this video, which I thought was kind of cool. It's a fan-made video. A lot of nice stills of Sandy, Denny, and the group and so on. I thought it was put together very well, and it went well with the music. So I'm going to take a link to this video and put it in my description below or my notes below. So if you want to watch it again and not have me interrupt it, just click on the link. The video will open up. Sit back and watch. I'm also going to put a link to the channel that uploaded this video. You might want to check out that channel. They may have some other really cool videos out there. You may want to subscribe to them. Talking about subscribing, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, let's do it now. If you have my video open here, which I hope you still do, go below the video, hit subscribe, you're done. If you go over here, though, and ring the bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. This is a great recommendation by Speed Triple Rider. I really appreciate it. Enjoyed the song. It was very, very it's kind of a sad song. So to say it put a smile on my face, it did, because music puts a smile on my face, but it had that sad side to it as well. So I'm hoping it put a smile on your face, even though it might be sad. And peace out, baby.